Hi everyone, and welcome to my floral DIY kit tutorials. If you've purchased one of these kits, then thank you very much, and I'm hoping you can follow this quite clearly. You should have directions as well. Alternatively, you've got the video that you could follow and I can show you step by step. These are starter kits. You've purchased one of my starter kits. If you don't need anything, you don't need glue guns, you don't need any wire cutters or anything like that. Everyone will say to me, do you think this will stay in just by using a little bit of foam, no glue? As long as you push the stems in nice and firm, it's not going to come out. Look, you can go on your door and it's absolutely fine, stays exactly where it is. We have just the main flower, and then we also have a little bit of foliage greenery. So you have three colours. You have the slightly darker orange, you have the slightly lighter, so darker yellow, slightly lighter yellow, and also a bit of white to put in with it as well. And it comes in three different lengths to make it nice and easy for you. So you have your longer stems, you will have your medium stems, and you will have your slightly shorter stems. So we're going to start with our longer stems of the darker orange. You can make this however you like. So as the one on the wall, this is kind of like on the side, but you can make it on the bottom if you want to, slightly different wreath, but on the bottom, however you prefer. So this is going to be deciding the size of your wreath. You can push them in. You're just going to push them into the foam, sorry. You're going to bend round to where you want it, and you're going to put the other one in the opposite direction, and you're going to bend round. Then you're going to pick up your medium stems, which are here, and you're going to put these slightly coming in a little bit. So we're going to do all one colour first. It's better if you do all one colour first, otherwise what you find is you run out of one colour and then you think, oh God, I need a bit of white in there, and you forgot. So we're just going to be pushing these in and just bringing them in a little bit down from the ones you've already done. Now we're going to do our sides. So you've got the shorter pieces here. So the slightly shorter pieces we're going to put in our sides. So we're going to be bringing it round, and this will deter how wide you want your wreath. When this is made, it's going to be roughly around 40 centimetres because this is a 30 centimetre vine wreath. So you're creating your style of wreath. You're going to continue with the same colour. So but now you're going to bring that in because you don't want to miss the middle. So you're going to bring that in. If you do decide you're not happy with it afterwards, it does come with a spare piece of foam and a spare cable tie, so you can start again. That's the great thing about floral artificial arrangements. It's great. So we've got two more small pieces here. So we're going to pop those on the inside because we don't want to forget the inside as well. So you feel like they're a little bit wobbly, just give them another little push and that'll just keep them firmly in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our white. So again, you have your slightly longer stems and your slightly shorter stems. So your longer stems, you're going to push in between the others and just create and just fill the space. Then you've got your smaller one. So we just put our three in. Okay. Now you're going to put in your smaller ones, and these are going to be sitting, everything goes in an angle as well. Some of these you might want to push in a little bit closer to the foam because then we don't want to see that white foam. And if you want to purchase extra bits, I think not so much with these kits because you've probably got everything you need for a starter kit that I send you. You'll have everything in that box that you need. But when you're purchasing some of my other kits, the full wreath kits or the basket kits, you might want to purchase some extra accessories to go in there, which you can do on my shop. So here we have now put the white in. How's it looking, Jamie? Good? Thank you. Nice sunrise. Okay, now we're going to finish off with our brighter yellow. Again, you've got longer stems and you have shorter stems. So off we go again. So we're going to use our other colour, and we're going to push the longer stems again in around the top. Shorter stems will always go in the centre or on the inside because that's where you're going to be hiding the foam. Don't forget the outside here because you're building that nice shape on the outside. If you make a mistake, pull it out, push it back in. Honestly, no problem at all. All right, then we've got all our shorter stems here. So we're going to pop those in, put them wherever you like. So now we have all our flowers in. All right, so now you've got the shape of your wreath that you wanted. You might look at it and you might think, oh, I wish I put more up there. Just take one out and push it back in. This is nice for in the kitchen where you can see it. You've put all the work into this, so you want to see it, but then also when you walk through your front door, you'll want to find it. Now what we've got here is we've got our greenery. Not a lot of greenery with this one because it's really floral, but what we're going to do with our greenery is this is going to kind of fill the gap. So we want to push it in nice and tight. We don't want that sticking out. And what we're doing with that is we're hiding that foam underneath because you don't want everybody to know how you've made it. So now we're putting in the greenery. So what we're going to be doing, again, you have slightly longer pieces. So we're going to push it in nice and firm and make sure that kind of goes in so you can just see it poking out. That's the shorter one. So we're just pushing the longer ones in. So you want to put one side, one the other, and then this one can just go on the outside. Don't forget your outside. Now you've got these little short ones to put in here, little short stems, and these are literally going to be pushed inside where the foam is because you don't want to see that foam. All right, so you're pushing them in nice and close. It's a good idea when you do get my kits as well to put everything out on the sheets as you've got it, or just lay it all out on the table. Exactly like I've done, it just makes it a lot easier for you. And that's us done. One sunrise DIY wreath by you. Thank you. Bye.